Hi, I'm Rose Hall, and we're here recording live from ITC Vegas at the ITC set, proudly sponsored by Monitor. I'm here today with Venky from DQLabs, and it's great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Tell me a little bit about what DQLabs does.
DQLabs is an agentic AI data observability and data quality platform, essentially helping the enterprise to trust the data that they are using on a daily basis.
Observability, that's a word tell me what that means.
I know, it's a heavy word, isn't it? A data flows right from the time it gets produced to the time it gets consumed within an enterprise. So how do we make sure that it's always reliable, it's always healthy, and make sure that it's easy to consume?
So it's able to be observed easily.
Exactly.
I like it. That's a great term. Stop the data drama. What's that about?
That's a good question. I mean, this is the first time we are coming to the ITC Vegas event, but
okay.
One of the key things that we have seen in the enterprise world is there are two kind of personas. One is business users, another one is you have IT. And there is always a question is who is accountable for the data? One says, you know what, the problem is there in the pipeline, but the tech team says, no, the problem is not here in the pipeline because pipeline ran, but the problem is there at the business end. And there's always a back and forth. But when it comes to the data, as it moves, as it is going to the AI world, it's important that they work together and there is a collaboration. And that's what we are here, basically with one platform. We are there to stop the drama.
I love it. It's very clever. And I totally agree with you. The data is there to help the business, but we need the IT folks to be able to put it in a way that's, hey, it's observable, right? Yes. And that's a problem everybody's trying to solve here. So it's your first time at ITC. What's on your agenda? What's interesting, and what have you learned?
Actually, it's a great question because so far we have seen that the data goes across vertical, but it's the way that individual industry consume it, right?
Okay.
So in the insurance, you see claim process, you have brokers, you have policy. How do we make sure that the data observability and data quality aligns to the business? And that's what we are trying to learn in this particular event. Yeah. And it's been overwhelming for sure. And there's a huge amount of learning that we see because the personas that we are meeting here is more business than technical. So clearly they really want to understand, okay, you are coming more from a technical angle, but how does it really help me in the business?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're right, they are, and especially on the expo floor. There's so many technologies here, and I love to see all the business folks running around looking for solutions to solve their business problems. It's fantastic. Yes. So what have you found to be, tell me about GenAI. Tell me about how it works with DQLabs and what you've seen out in the expo floor today.
Yeah, so one of the things that GenAI has done, or the term AI itself has done, is it has changed the complete. It's a complete paradigm shift that it has brought in the way that you look at information now. It has made the information more quickly accessible, but when you put it in the context of business, it's still in the learning phase, right? It's good to use ChatGPT. But can I use ChatGPT for my business? That's a big question, right? Can I really trust the data? And that's where we come in to make sure that we give you that foundational aspect of making sure that you can trust the data, when you implement DQLabs, you're able to continuously monitor it, see if it is healthy, and it also aligns with your business goals.
And your platform's Agentic, yeah?
It is Agentic. So one of the things that we have done is, there are two personas, as I said, right? There is a business user, there is a technical users. So how do we make sure that we use the power of AI, but make it more easy for these two personas to use within the platform? Traditionally, legacy, you would see people coming in there, just writing codes, monitoring it manually. There are a lot of manual things involved, but with Agentic AI, we are able to automate a lot of things. And one of the things is, if I give business users the power to build their own rules, what could be the best thing that could happen to a business user? They really don't have to go back to IT and say, hey, build me a data quality rule, wait for 2 weeks, and then they come back to it. Rather, business users can do it themselves. And that's just one of the use cases that I'm just talking about.
That's amazing. So you're really putting the power of the data in the hands of the people who need it,
Absolutely.
Right? Because it's a good point. When a business user wants an answer, they have to go to IT and ask them to build something. But if they're able to do at least some of that DIY themselves, you're really empowering the business team with a technology tool, right? Am I getting that right?
You're absolutely right, and that's why I always tell insurance has always been a game of volume of data or quantity of data.
Quality too, am I right?
Exactly. That's exactly. You got the point. You have to move from quantity to quality.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of data in insurance. Not all of it's great, but we have a lot of data, and we lean on folks like you to be able to sort the noise so that we can do our business better, faster, and into the future.
That is true.
Fantastic. So is there something you guys are here specifically to do? Are you launching a new solution? Are you here to announce anything? Or?
Yes. Yeah. The product has gone through a major shift in the last 4 or 5 years. And with AI now, it's one of the key vision for the platform is how can we make it more aligned to certain verticals? That's number one. And how can we use the power of AI and make it more AI native, where it becomes more of low to no touch. Right?
Tell me what you mean by AI native.
So
I'd love to dig into that a minute.
It's a good term, isn't it? AI native. So any service
You're full of them.
Any service that you use within the platform, if I make it more self-driven, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
A couple of years back, when people said, "Are there going to be a self-driving car?" Everyone questioned it, but now it's there, and that's exactly where the data management, data quality is moving towards, where it's becoming more and more autonomous.
Have you taken a Waymo yet, or any of those?
I have.
Have you? I haven't yet.
That's actually good.
Let me ask you this: when it comes to the business, suppose you give them this great power of being able to build things on their own. Do you find any cultural resistance, or just like fear of, hey, I'm not an IT person. I'm just, I'm a business person. I don't want to break anything. How do you overcome that?
No, on the contrary, actually, they're more happy because now they really don't have to wait for 2 weeks or 3 weeks for certain things to happen because they're so dependent on IT. And if I'm taking the whole responsibility back to the business where they are able to have control over the platform, they even love it more because the problem does not wait for it to get resolved automatically, right? So if business users exactly know what the problem is, and if I'm giving you the power, it's even more better.
So you're evolving the product. This is a new era, I suppose. And what are you looking to do next?
So it's a new product that we will be launching in Q1 of next year. As I said, it's going to be AI native. The vision is to actually make it more autonomous.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So a little more on its own, a little more Waymo, a little less.
Exactly. But you still have the control, right? What we don't want to do is we don't want AI to create noise.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, and we want to encourage adoption and like kind of remove some of the stigma of the buzz around AI. And you and I both know AI is not new, right?
Nah.
And GenAI is barely new. So, but I love this. There's so many great solutions out there. There's so many innovators on this expo floor today that are trying to solve complex problems and find new growth opportunities for insurers. And insurance being the backbone of our society, I mean, it really does make people whole when they have a loss.
You're absolutely right. And insurance business works on trust, right? And how do you bring trust? Only by having your data, right? You need to trust your data to build that trust.
Yeah.
Because every policy is a promise to every customer. But if you break the promise, because of the data, it fails.
I so love that you get that.
Right.
What's your background?
My background is an engineer. I'm an engineer. I've been in the industry for now 27 years.
Yeah.
Have worked in various verticals. But yeah, I love the space where
you really do understand insurance. Right?
Yes.
And I love that you're building something that's really empowering the business to work more fluidly with the technology teams. It all speaks to giving better customer service.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Anything else you'd like to share?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. It was lovely talking to you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm glad I know a little bit more about DQLabs. Thanks, Venky. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
All right. That's it for this. That's it for this one. That was an incredible conversation. Huge thank you to Venky from DQLabs, and a special thanks to Monitor for sponsoring Live at ITC Set and making all of this possible.